Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what could be the next release coming from Arcade1up. That's right, another cabinet has leaked, this time from a retailer. Will this be a hole-in-one for Arcade1up, or will we be left feeling like we're holding the shaft? I'm so sorry. It's all coming up right after this. Alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button. Click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video. Give this one a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So yesterday afternoon, several sources noted that the retailer Wayfair seemed to have a new machine from Arcade1up up on their website. Now, I say new, but it's really a re-release of an older machine now in the deluxe form. Let's check it out. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar, Wayfair is a website that primarily specializes in home furniture, but they're also known to sell things like Arcade1up machines. And this went up on their website yesterday. This is the Arcade1up Golden Tee Deluxe Arcade. Now, Golden Tee has been released twice already. We had the original Golden Tee from Arcade1up, which had, I think, 4 different Golden Tee games on it. Then they brought out the XL version, a bigger version of the machine with a 19-inch monitor and a bunch more games, bringing the total up to 8. Now we have this release, which is back down to the 3/4 scale, but in the new deluxe format without the riser. Let's take a closer look at it. The description on their website reads, "Embark on an extraordinary gaming journey with Arcade1up's Golden Tee 3D Deluxe Arcade Machine, the epitome of immersive entertainment for enthusiasts of all ages." Featuring a dazzling light-up marquee, this deluxe edition seamlessly blends modern sophistication with classic charm, making it a standout addition to any game room. Get ready to tee off with the iconic Golden Tee 3D and aim for that perfect score on pristine virtual courses. But that's not all. Delve into the striking world of bowling, where strikes and spares become moments of triumph. The dual appeal of both games ensures an unforgettable experience for fans spanning generations. Challenge friends and rivals with the online leaderboard capability, bringing the thrill of competition right into your living room. With Wi-Fi leaderboards, you can stake your claim as the champion across a variety of game modes, adding an extra layer of excitement. Now, looking at the features here, they say it will have an online leaderboard, it will have a light-up marquee, 3D faux molded coin door, dual speakers for dynamic sound, a 17-inch BOE color monitor, stand over 5 feet tall with 8 arcade games, Golden Tee 3D, Golden Tee 97, 98, 99, Golden Tee 2K, Golden Tee Classic, Shuffle Shot, and World Class Bowling. So basically what we're looking at here is the Golden Tee XL that came out a couple of years ago, shrunk down to the deluxe version. Luckily, this will have a better monitor in it than that one did. That was the one thing that I think really held back that Golden Tee from what I saw was the 19-inch TN monitor that just really kind of dragged that one down. This one, having the 17-inch BOE monitor, even though it's a smaller monitor, will hopefully look a lot better than that one did. Now, they do have a bunch of pictures on here showing what the machine is going to look like. If you just kind of scroll through them, you're unfortunately going to see this big out of stock in front of it because this just isn't available yet, but we can definitely get an idea of what it's going to look like. Clicking on it, I can zoom in a little bit, and you can see it's got that kind of iconic half golf ball shape to it that the other releases had. You've got your light-up marquee here, speakers here, very similar to how they've been in the deluxe versions of these machines lately. Control panel down here. You've got your faux coin door. This one does not light up, but that's been typical lately. Again, it's something that I really wish that they would do, is figure out a way to light these up just to add something to it. Which you can see here, it's got the screw covers, which I think just adds a nice clean look to these machines once you assemble them, so that's going to be nice. Zooming in, we'll get a closer look at the control panel. You've got your left and right facing buttons there. You've got your on, off, and volume switch here, your live switch here for leaderboards. Sounds like this is just going to have online leaderboards. There is no online play on this, from the sound of it at least. Maybe we'll know more once this gets officially announced from Arcade1up, but my guess is it's just online leaderboards. I believe that's what the XL had. I don't think the XL let you play people online. So that's a nice addition over the original 3/4 version of this. You've got your start button and of course your trackball here. Now I have heard some people complain that the trackball was kind of meh on the XL, that was another issue with it. Hopefully this is a better trackball in this one. Now, interestingly enough, Wayfair has this listed at $769.99, $770, which puts it even above Time Crisis in terms of how expensive this would be. Now, my guess is that is not going to be the standard retail once this gets officially announced from Arcade1up. Wayfair is pretty well known to have some pretty expensive prices when it comes to these, especially these Arcade1up machines. Now, every once in a while, you will find a okay deal from Wayfair, but most of the time when things aren't on any kind of sale, they're way overpriced compared to anywhere else for Arcade1up. So my guess is that this is not the retail price that we will see from Arcade1up from other places. Hopefully this is not some kind of exclusive deal with Wayfair like they've done with Shop Hippo or Amazon or any of those in the past. I doubt it, but look, until we know for sure, until this gets officially announced from Arcade1up, we just don't know for sure. Now, my guess is that this is probably going to come in at the same price that most of the Deluxe had, $4.99. I could see them maybe pushing it to $5.99 like the X-Men one did, although, this is just a straightforward release. It's not any kind of collaboration. So, my guess is hopefully $4.99, maybe $5.99. I think even $5.99 would be pushing it for this, that if they release this at $4.99, heck, if they do it like they did with Street Fighter and the Galaga Galaxian one from last year and put these out at $4.99, but with some kind of introductory price at $3.99, I think people may jump at this, especially if you either never owned a Golden Tee or you had the original and didn't opt for the XL version. This, to me, seems like a pretty good upgrade over the original, with the addition of 4 more games, being in the Deluxe format, having the online leaderboards, all that kind of stuff on it. So even if you own the original and you were thinking about upgrading to the XL, but you held back because of that monitor or for whatever, or the price or whatever reason, this might be one to look at. Or, like I said, if you're like me and you didn't own Golden Tee, but you were really considering it, I think it would look great in the little bar area I have of my game room. This is one that, at the right price, I would definitely have to consider. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Is this the release you were hoping for? Look, let's face it, I know we've all been sitting here with bated breath waiting for Arcade1up to release something new. Something like a Robotron Smash TV, a newer, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 3, something different that we haven't seen from them yet. So it is a little disheartening to get yet another re-release from them, but it's also not a big surprise. It's been rumored for quite a while now that a Golden Tee release would be coming. I know my buddy Michael B has been saying for a while that he thought we would see Golden Tee sometime this year, either in Deluxe or re-released as an XL. Doesn't look like we're getting the XL version. Looks like it's this Deluxe version, which again might be good news if you think that they're only going to release 1 or 2 XLs this year, that it's probably not going to be Golden Tee, that it will be something else. A lot of people are holding out for it to be Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Again, we will have to wait and see. But that aside, is this something you would be interested in purchasing? Now, I gotta say one other thing here, and I'm really surprised at Arcade1up. I gotta tell you, with the direction they've been going in lately, Pac-Man Oreo, X-Men 97, all these different collab cabs, all these unique designs for their arcade machines. I don't know, Maybe it's just me, but I think they missed the obvious collaboration here. Don't you?
This crowd has gone deadly silent. Cinderella story, out of nowhere. A former greenskeeper now about to become the Masters champion. It looks like I'm a wreck. It's in the hole!
That's right. Arcade1up, come on. Where is our Golden Tee Caddyshack edition? You know those would fly off the shelves like crazy. When are we getting that, huh? All right. I'm kidding, of course. For me, I much prefer when they do something like this that is a closer representation of the original arcade machine than to do some kind of wacky collaboration or crazy art that doesn't represent a real machine. Just thought I would have a little fun with that. Like I said, considering what we've been seeing from Arcade1up lately, it wouldn't have surprised me if we got something like that from them. But instead, yes, we are getting something a little closer to the original arcade machine. Like I said, very similar to the original Golden Tee, the Golden Tee XL, now in a deluxe version of it. But, of course, let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you think? Is this something you would be interested in? Did you never get Golden Tee and now this looks like the version you've been waiting for? Do you have the original and you think this would be a good upgrade for you? Do you have the XL and you were annoyed by some of the issues with it and maybe thinking about replacing it with this one? Or are you just not a fan of Golden Tee and you could care less? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave me a like. Leave me that comment below. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. That's going to do it for this one. I will see you guys on the next one. But before I go, let me just leave you with one final thought.
But when you die, on your deathbed, you will receive total consciousness. So I got that going for me, which is nice.